Hey, infamous Joel here, back for another lesson. In this lesson, we're going to go over macro organic training. And, we call things macro because we're looking at it from a 3,000 foot overview. And I just wanted to show you this diagram real quick before we jump right in and get started. This is your entire path to success. Okay, this is the entire thing. This is the big picture. This is all we are going to do to get you to six figures online. Okay, that's it. Don't overcomplicate this. If it's not on this diagram, ignore it. Seriously, I'm not joking. If it's not on here, it's going to waste your time, and that's that devil again knocking at your door. Okay, this works. I've done it. It's much simpler. It's less of a headache. I've seen 1,001 gurus, quote unquote, who have way bigger audiences than me, working way harder, way longer hours, doing too much stuff. They're going with like volume types of businesses. We, on the other hand, are going to be laser sharp. You don't need a giant audience. You don't need all this stuff. But this is your process. It's much simpler, takes about 2 or 3 hours a day, and you're done. You don't need to work round the clock. Okay? It's about building up momentum. Now, just a breakdown. We're going to learn about what all this means and get into more detail later on. But this is just to give you a 1,000-foot overview so that you know exactly what you're going to be doing, what's expected of you, and how you know where you're at, in the process. And I'm going to say this a million times, probably even on the coaching calls. It's not about going wide. It's not about doing a whole lot. I always say most affiliates who don't make any money, which is, I think the stat is about 95%, they go a mile wide and an inch deep. They don't immerse themselves into one process. And we're going to talk about in 1 second why that's very important to immerse yourself. Okay? They go a mile wide and an inch deep. They try to cover every little area of the internet. They're on YouTube. They're on Instagram. They're doing all this other. They're busybody work. Bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. Okay. Instead, what I'm going to teach you is to go an inch wide and a mile deep. We're going to immerse you and make you a master of affiliate sales. But in order to do that, we need a simple process so that you don't spread yourself too thin. What's the reason that the Roman Empire fell? They spread themselves too thin. Their armies were literally thinned out all over Europe. And they were so much easier to take down, as their resources just were not abundant. Okay? So, what are we doing? We're going into avatar Facebook groups. And we're going to talk more in detail about what your avatar Facebook group is. But long story short, it's basically where your ideal customer hangs out on Facebook. Okay, we're going to get into more detail about that, so please don't ask a million questions right now. They're hanging out on Facebook in groups, and we're going to figure out exactly where that is. So we're going into avatar Facebook groups, and we're going to get our prospects from there. And I hate that screwed up mindset. Please don't think oh, but that's messed up. I don't want to be going in people's groups and stealing their customers, their leads, their prospects. That's a messed up way to think. Because that lead, that prospect, first of all, is completely free to do whatever they want. They're human beings. Second of all, if they're your exact prospect, if they're your exact ideal customer, then they really need you. They don't need somebody else. They need you. So depriving them of your services is worse. Okay, I'm in a lot of groups. I should dwindle it down, but I'm in a lot of groups where I see people reaching out for help. I see people struggling, and I feel bad. The quote-unquote guru is not helping them. Okay, these people are struggling. They're hurting. So go find them and help them out. All right. Then from there, we're going to take them over to our Facebook profile. This usually what I do is send a friend request. We start to get acquainted, get to know each other. But I'm going to show you how to set up your Facebook profile to look more professional and to kind of scream to your ideal client, to your ideal customer, your avatar, that, hey, this person is exactly the kind of person that's going to help me. They're going to help me solve my problem. Okay. Then we're going to take them over to our Facebook group, or your Facebook group rather, where you're the star of the show. You get to create content there, keep engaging with them, keep feeding them what they need, what the belief shifts that they require in order to get the sale. We're going to go deep into all this. So please don't have a million questions. We're going to go deep into your Facebook group strategy, your content creation strategy. It's all strategic. And this is why so many people fail, is they do too much. This is enough, trust me. Okay? And then from there, we take them over to the sales page, either from your Facebook group or through Messenger. And there's a whole sequence here we're going to learn with Messenger. Messenger is a long game. It can be or it cannot be. Maybe you message them one time and they buy the first time you speak to them. Maybe you message them 2 times, 3 times. But Messenger now is your new email sequence. It's much more personal. What do you think gets opened more? Emails or messages on Messenger? All right? If you go the extra mile where 95% of affiliates are failing, you're going to succeed where they're failing, because they're not engaging with the audience. They're just trying everything in the world not to engage with them. They're going to try all these little knickknacks and techniques and push button stuff, try to trick people into sales. No, we're going to get down and dirty with the audience. We're going to talk to them. We're going to build relationships, and it's going to be worth it. And you're going to see in a minute how I talk about high ticket. Now, with that being said, what is the main reason that I encourage you guys to go an inch wide and a mile deep? It's simply because of this. Very simple. Because the skills that it takes in order to get consistent sales online is not building funnels, is not doing all this other crap. All that stuff is sexy, and all it does is, just generate sales for the guru themselves. Because they know how to market to you. Understand that. You are their ideal client. They make it sound easy. They're like, oh yeah, just connect these things and you're off and going and you get passive income overnight. They know how to market to you. They know what you want. It's not true. It does not exist. I hate to break it to you. It is not true. Okay? There is a way to get passive income. I'm going to show you how to do that throughout this program. But it's not what they're telling you, because they're busy trying to sell you their stuff. Okay? Now, there's 3 skills you need, you require, you have to have in order to make sales online. And this is why I tell you to go an inch wide and a mile deep, because if you're doing too many different things, you miss the forest for the trees kind of thing, right? You ignore these skills that you need to learn. First one is marketing. That's why it's called affiliate marketing, and it doesn't seem like too many affiliates are doing a whole lot of that. Sales and offer. That's it. Master these things. What is marketing? Okay. Research. Okay. Content. People are, this is just examples of different stuff, okay? Content, stories. Okay, there's a million things we can talk about with marketing, but the whole idea of marketing is how to shift beliefs. That's it. That's the art of marketing. How to shift beliefs. How to get people from believing what they believe right now into believing something else. That's it. And if you're doing a million different things, if you're going a mile wide and you're on Pinterest and you're like, oh, it's not working, Joel, I don't understand. I tried doing a blog the other day, and because you're missing the whole point of running a business online. It's not doing more, it's doing less and becoming very effective at it. Those that know how to market are going to make way more sales. They're going to make way more money than somebody who's just on every platform on the planet doing a million things, wearing 55,000 hats in their business, overworking themselves. No. Simple, simple, simple. Hey, sales. Sales is stuff like copywriting. If you don't know what that is, just persuasive language and the way that you write. That's a skill in and of itself that if you learn copy, it'll make you millions of dollars. Okay? Communication, which we're going to learn primarily, we're going to learn a lot about messenger communication. Learning how to communicate effectively is sales. Okay? This goes pretty much hand in hand with communication, but persuasion, this is sales. Okay? Offer. Okay? The right products, not just the right products, the right bonuses, the right solutions, how to position your solution. All goes with offer. Crafting the correct offer for the right person, the right avatar, is a skill. All three of these things are high-level skills. They're high, repeat that again. They are high-level skills that if you really get effective and really learn these three things and really get not just okay, but great at them, your income will be unbelievable. Your income will be outstanding. You're going to make FU money, mind-blowing, life-changing income. Okay? But you will not be able to focus on those three things if your process does not look like this and looks crazy. You log into your computer every day and you're doing 7,000 things. So now do you kind of see why we focus on this very simple process? Because ultimately your avatar, your ideal customer, is going to make a purchase because you have these skills. Because you're able to market to them effectively. Because you're able to sell to them, use copy, use persuasion and communication effectively. Because you're able to craft offers around exactly what they want, and it's perfect, and they can't say no. They'll feel stupid if they say no to buying your stuff. You get very effective at these three simple little tiny, teeny, tiny things, and it equals thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars every month. And now you have a system that's proven to work, and you can pass it off to someone else or run ads to it, however you want to do it. But we're going to talk about how to pass it off to someone else, delegate it. Okay? Do you see how simple that is? Do you see how much noise is out there in the marketplace about all these millions of things that you need to do to get your business up and going? When really it just boils down to what's tried and true and tested over hundreds of years of business, philosophy, and practice and sales and all that good stuff. The big three: marketing, sales, offers. Still works. Still works from the times of, Rockefeller and Carnegie and them. That stuff still works. Just because we're in the internet age doesn't mean business, sales, marketing, all that stuff just goes out the window. All of a sudden we have to do all this fancy new flashy stuff. No. Still works. At the end of the day, I want you to write this down. At the end of the day, your prospect is going to hand you money because they see value in what you have to offer them. So your whole job online is to get good at convincing another human being to exchange money out of their pocket into your pocket. Basic. That's it. It's not, man, I got to log online today and make my, logo look pretty and my graphics, and that's the devil again. It's not going to get you your results. Nobody cares. Everyone's got pretty flashy graphics. No one cares. They only care, hey, person, guru, expert, whoever you are, can you solve my problem? Yes, I can. Okay, prove it. That's it. Your marketing, your sales, your offer will prove that. It'll make you irresistible. But if you're doing a million things, you're going to miss the point. Okay? So with that being said, that's it for this lesson. But I hope that resonated with you. I hope you kind of understand exactly what it is we're going to do. And in the next lesson, and the next few lessons, I should say, we're going to get started immediately. I want you to get in the mindset of getting things done and not perfect. Because one of the killers of an affiliate marketing business is thinking you have to be this godlike figure who's perfect at every little thing that you do, and you never get started because I got to learn more. I'm still not ready. No, 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 no. Nothing will kill your success and your aspirations and your goals faster than sitting around waiting to get ready to get ready to get ready. We're going to start immediately. All right. So with that being said, I'm the infamous Joel. See you in the next lesson.